Good morning, everybody. It is morning here in Adelaide, South Australia. It's a horrible, dreary winter's day, and what else am I going to do but something like this? So, I have had a comment on my build video from Sarah. Could you do some benchmarking? Because she has a similar system and she just obviously wants to compare. So, let's do that.
Alrighty guys, you can hear me here. Let's start with the old Cinebench. So, what have I got here? I've got it slightly overclocked to 3.9 gigahertz, about 1.4 volts or something like that. Very simple, very easy. I'm not going to go too much more because I don't need to with it. So let's just have a run and see what we get here. Hit run on Cinebench R15 and off we go. So you can see over here, previously I've got, well, yeah, comparing some other figures, and I sort of got it up a little bit higher. We'll see what this does now. Hopefully we get around that 1250 to 1300 or something like that again. 1214. Oh, that's poo. What happened here? What I'll do is I'll shut this program down. We'll shut everything down so we get rid of YouTube for a sec. And we'll try it again, eh? Run it again. Run again. Not happy. See what it gets. Nearly done. What do we got? 1239. But the best score I've got so far is about 1300. We'll go again, just for shits and giggles. See what happens. I mean, I'm also running, obviously, OBS at the same time, so if I wasn't running that, it'd probably get a bit better. So this is on a Gigabyte A370 motherboard. I've only got 8 gigs of RAM in it at the moment, man. It's got a AMD second generation Ryzen 2600 and a GTX, or was it ASUS Strix GTX 1050Ti. So what do we get that time? 1228. So the best I have got is around 1300, which isn't too bad. And we'll stop this test and we'll go to, I'll open up another one. I run it through. I've also got yes, we'll keep that. I've also have where is it? We'll go through Rise of the Tomb Raider and see what that gets. I'll open that up. It's opening. We've got to play. Come on. Right. We'll see what this can do. Let's pop over here. We'll go to click over here. We'll start a benchmark. See what happens. Pretty sure these settings are on high, nothing stupid. I mean, my two screens I'm running here are only 720p, and I mean, I'm happy with them. My eyesight's not the best these days, and I have trouble telling the difference. But, so there we go. I mean, it's maintaining, what's that amount of peak? 60 frames per second basically. Maximum, I mean, I haven't really done a lot of overclocking. I haven't played around with the graphics card or anything like that. So, 60 frames per second, I think, it's not too bad for what I've put in here. The lack of overclocking I've done, really. I mean, I've put it to 3.9 gigahertz overclocked, but it really doesn't. It boosts up to that naturally anyway, so I've sort of just kept it there naturally. So I don't at the moment. I'm only running this stock cooler for the Ryzen 2600. Once I get, look at this game. Once I get a better cooler, I might crank it up a little bit. So yeah, we got around about 1200 to 1300 max for in Cinebench. And we're getting 60 frames per second, but as I said, I haven't really done much with it. It's a pretty stock unit, because I'm just getting into it. So I'm sure I'll get a lot more out of it in regards to overclocking the CPU and the GPU bit. Man, I'm fine with that at the moment. So I'm not trying to break world records. So yes, there we go. If there's anything else someone else like to test it on, or any other information, let me know, guys. So.
Alrighty, so there we go. That's a quickest. I'm not going to sit there and test it for half an hour. I really don't care. It's a quick rough gauge. I suppose everyone wants to know roughly what their system's doing. You can test it so much. Stress test it, do all this sort of stuff. I did stress test it through the Ryzen, AMD Ryzen Master, and it was only getting about 70, just over 70 degrees. At the current clock speed. So there you go, Sarah. Hope that'll help you. I've got a maximum of 1300. I did that a few days ago, but we're looking at this sort of mid 12s, low, mid 12s to 1300. With really a lack of overclocking. It's there's a lot more in it, but once I get a cooler for it, I might go with AIO all in one cooler. And then I might play around with it a bit more. But until then, I'm a bit funny. I don't want to go too much more. Because it's quite stable at the moment. So, yeah, there we go. So any other comments you want, guys? Any thoughts or anything like that? Give us send us a couple of, send us a message or comments in the comments section there. Or anything you want to see, anything more. So, I'll hopefully have a few more videos coming. I'm quite enjoying doing this. It's quite fun. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you can. That would be great. I have like 20 subscribers, so I'm like, I'm feeling a bit lonely. So anyway, thank you very much. And until next time, take it easy.